Hi everyone, in this video I am going to be doing this makeup tutorial on the makeup you see me wearing right now. I'm actually trying a new liquid lip that I've never tried before. It's the Makeup Revolution. It's really affordable makeup that I found at Ulta, and this is my first time trying it. To see how the liquid lip goes, and then maybe next time I will buy a palette or a highlighter or something else and try that out in another video. But if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. Okay, this eye is already prepped and primed. I have the NYX eyeshadow base, and then I set it with some translucent powder. The palette I'm using today is the MakeupGeek MannyMUA palette. The first color I'm using is this color right here. It is called Insomnia. I'm using a flat concealer brush because I want to have a precise area I want to have the shadow. I get a little bit of the shadow on my brush, and then I'm going to press it on right here in this part of my eyelid. I noticed earlier when I was using this shadow that if I started to try and blend it out, then that tealish, greenish, mermaid looking color, it starts to go away. It has then, like you can see it when you turn, it's red or brown, and then when you turn you can see it. But then I noticed when I was doing this eye that when I started to blend it out, I was losing more of that teal mermaid-y color. So I am going to pat this on so I don't lose that effect of the shadow. And then I am going to keep this a blunt line. I'm not going to blend it out. Usually I like to have everything blended and soft, but today I wanted to keep the front part of my eyeshadow a little bit more harsh. Since this is a dramatic look, I'm just going to keep this part of my eyeshadow just a straight cut line. So I went about halfway of my eyelid, and then that's it for that color right there. Next color I'm going in with is this dark shade here, and it is called, I think it's Aphrodite. I'm pretty sure it's Aphrodite. Hopefully it's Aphrodite and I'm saying it right. But this is the shade I'm going to use for the outer corner of my eye. So I'm using a fluffy brush. This is the brush from my Anastasia palette. I really like this brush. I know a lot of people might not use the brushes that come with palettes, but this little fluffy side of the brush is really good. First, I'm going to start up here and blend it out as much as I can. I am barely touching my eyelid because I want to make sure that I get a good blend. If you push too hard while you're doing this, then you're going to get a lot more harsh lines. Then the lighter you are with it, the more blendability you're going to have. Kind of like a crayon. When you push really hard on a crayon, it's going to be really dark. If you push really lightly on a crayon, then you're going to get a lighter line. So that's kind of how I can compare it to putting your eyeshadow on. Now I want to fill this part of the eye in, so I'm going to just push a little bit harder than I was pushing up here. I want it really dark here. That's what the look is that I'm going for, so I don't have to worry about being really light-handed here. I want it dark so I can just get it all in there. So as you can see, I'm starting to create a harsh line here that I do not want. So before I keep going, I've made this mistake plenty of times before where you just try and fix it, so you keep trying to blend. It's not going to work too well, especially with a dark color. So before I keep trying to blend it out, I'm going to stop doing that, because then it's just going to keep, getting darker up towards the eyebrow, and I don't want that. I'm going to get a clean concealer brush, and I'm going to just wipe away at that edge. And then I'm going to wipe this off on a napkin because you don't want to keep spreading that dark eyeshadow. So I'm going to wipe this off on a napkin, and then I'll go back and kind of erase. I'm going to wipe this on a napkin again, go back here and try to diffuse this really dark splotch that I created. So I erased most of the mistake that I was starting to make there, which is good. And now I'm going to go back in with a smaller blending brush. The next shade I'm using is this one here. It's called Frappe. And then with this little blending brush, I'm going to start blending out the harsh edge up here. I'm going to take that color in here, start blending all of this out. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my NYX glitter primer. I'm using a BH Cosmetics concealer brush. I'm going to apply the primer on the inner corner of my eyelid and under my eyelid as well. And then I'm going to take my Artist Couture highlighter, and using the same brush, I'm going to put that right on top of the glitter primer. Now for the under eye, I'm just going to take that darker shade and I'm going to just run it right up until I reach that highlight color. And then with the little fluffy brush, I'm gonna get some frappe and then blend out this dark shade. Pretty much doing the same thing I did here, I'm going to do for the under eye. Now I'm gonna go put on some eyeliner, some mascara and eyelashes, and I will be right back. And now I'm gonna try Revolution Makeup. This is their lip amplification. I've never tried Makeup Revolution. This is the first time I'm trying it. It's really affordable makeup. I saw it at Ulta. Since the eye is so intense, I wanna keep the whole look intense, so I am going in with this dark gray color. This color is called Limitless. It's really super thick. It's really pigmented. That's really good for a $5 liquid lip. So it is a liquid lip, but it's not a mattifying liquid lip. It's a glossy lip. And even though it's really thick, it actually feels really comfortable. It's not sticky. It's not tacky or anything. So the last thing I'm going to do is apply some highlighter. I'm using the same highlighter I used for my inner corner, the Artist Couture Illuminati. I'm just going to spray my brush with some makeup setting spray. I'm going to get some of that highlighter and then just apply it right here. And that's it, guys. That's it for this look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like this makeup look. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.